Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
I like it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some. And made that snap a huge success.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. Hello. He's a gain of 17 yards.
Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take it down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Mahomes will do it himself. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. It'll be a pickup of 15, and it'll lead to third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third down.
He lost the football, but this will keep out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Guess what? I found out that Haley Baldwin decided to active Timmy Stevens.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
He's fucking good at
They get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he's finally got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they don't they can regroup. He gets up
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. He's got his target. It's complete. They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
She found out that she had issues with she didn't have any kids. So she basically let Justin Bieber go because he wanted kids. So he had a kid with Jimmy Baldwin that forced him to marry her.
15.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
He's not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here this 2nd quarter.
You want to know what Justin Bieber has?
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally had some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chopping at the bit just to get the football. Methodical trying to put in the end zone, then they try to bite off a little more and get their points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. They scored the opening drive with a goal for 2 and try to really gain an advantage.
This and the other one is like great.
Looking to put a drive together. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
This is what we're going to do. All right, so...
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Rodgers. That is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed him perfectly and knocked it free.
They find some open field here. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, You've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Cardinals in there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Justin Richard says he has a facial paralysis due to AV heart syndrome.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
His left eye touches. Meanwhile, the other side of his face is like straight. Yeah.
2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that's not going to get it done. It'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few.
He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone.
And he's going to go down back at the 11-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Yellow. To throw, it's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Cole Holcomb. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
points and you let it get it. I ain't letting you score.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 10.
Give me that ball back and then you get that little touchdown.
There's Rodgers to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's taken in by his big tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Man, I kicked it to him in the first half. That's on bullshit. I swear,
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half? It got his man complete. Maybe take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
keep fucking podcast fucking wanna do your ass motherfucker out. Oh, now I'm roast the fuck out of this dude. Baby, look at the score. 6 points to 0. No one.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. In motion the tight end.
The house sometime before snow comes.
On play action.
So I can test out the
And this one too low.
We see these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Complete trouble, man. Like I'm gonna have a trouble I would love to
throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And that's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
That's all the people I'm doing it for this year again.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Not been able to get another touchdown on him yet.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Spawn original. There you go. You don't need that man. You didn't need a million in the first place.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself. And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea. And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the 2nd half, interesting.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits. You either snap it or get a timeout call.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now he'll tuck this and run. This one finds Austin at right. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Running left, it's Warren. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Rodgers. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And power running here down the 6-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Rodgers now to throw. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a rag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. That's to his running back, Gainwell. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenneth Gainwell, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it in. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Throwing now is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Rashee Rice from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. This is 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 2 is probably too much for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, you're going to give it to your back, let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Will be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw is Rodgers. The RPO will keep it himself. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
That's exactly right. You got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
They're now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They'll get the 1st and save the timeout.
Well, they had the yards they needed there. Picked up the 1st down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Warren will try the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. Rodgers to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advanced the ball.
And he's into the end zone. No flags until touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
We got one big call left. Here we go.
I'm going to get sunshine.
They're going to try to run for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game.
This dude wants to get tired.
This this one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he'll take it up to 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Go! Here's Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. It's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here's 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. Now he'll tuck this and run. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Why do you always assume I'm looking at it?
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Look at this. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Razor say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Mahomes to throw it. Mahomes will do it himself. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. So it's the Steelers who will have the first chance to go down and score here in overtime as we are back underway. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here, the defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. A short one there to Flaherty. Out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On play action, now Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he'll go down before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovering quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
58.
They toss it to Warren. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
On a give, it's Warren. Room here to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's how you get right up off of him, man, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
What up, bro? What you doing this winter? You trying to make some money? Hey, you wanna
Here's a 1st and 10 at the
help me
14-yard
with
line.
properties this year? Traveling properties? Alright. Cause I'm gonna get a list of people and stuff, you know. I'm gonna try to get over on that side of town too sometimes, but if I can't get over there, I can just have them shoot you a message and shit, you know. Put some money in your pocket, you know. It may not be much, like, right, and plus also with you stacking it up and saving it, it'll be a whole lot easier for you. Do you got a snow blower and shovel and stuff for like this? Well, if I can't always get over there because you know how it gets cold during the winter, I might have you handle that side of town for me if I can't get over there. Because no way am I feeling like walking. I'll let you know when I start making the post and everything. Alright, love them. Okay,
thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got 'em beat. Cause a sign ain't in the streets. She don't wanna play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think you're better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a little girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is when she not at home with ya? Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think you're better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a little girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better.
fast asleep. Fast asleep. And sometimes I don't necessarily fast asleep, something in my dreams, distant memories, until I say fast asleep when you feel so sweet. The late ending, this is the part where you say, oh, 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 oh. And that's the part where you say, oh, 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 oh. The late ending, this is so late at night. No, how you don't, you know, never mind. And in my face, under the covers, and sometimes I dream as I stay fast asleep, something in your dreams. This is memories until the time where you stay fast asleep, for you feel so sweet. Underneath ending, this is the part where you say, oh, oh, oh. This is the part where you say, oh, 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 oh. Underneath ending, this is the part where you say, thinking back today on the day.
What mom has to say?
What?
What did mom have to say when you wanted. You just come on too.
Oh, we were just
Talking
talking about, no,
what?
the burritos.
Ah,
About your legs on a day.
sure.
Yeah. Love is a brother. Love killing up all day long. What? I love you. I don't think he'd be able to help me just work on a regular job, but I do think that's a good idea though.
I mean, I've been doing it for a few years now. Since I've been growing up and shit. Ooh.
Sunshine, we going up, up, it's going down. We turn up, up, it's going down. The blue sky turns waving, feeling
Welcome football fans to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. A place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field.
We okay?
Huh?
Are we okay?
Yeah? What?
I just feel like you were mad at me earlier.
No. I'm not mad at you. I outside your door. You said I sing you this song. When you go, then to see your favorite song. Whatever you say, carry out. Gotta find a way just to make you stay. Gotta find a way to just let you know. I'll be quiet, breathing. You make it come closer to me. And baby, till you believe it's not just a thing. How can I get it through when you can't lose? I'll pass 365 days. 365 ways to get to you. Oh, to get to you. Oh. And then you got it all figured out. If you can read my mind. It's on the type to say you're right, but baby, I think it's time. Whatever you say, get me out of my mind. I'll find a way just to make you stay. I'll find a way just to let you know. I'll try everything to make you come closer to me. Baby, till you believe it's not just a thing. How can I get it?
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, two AFC teams set to do battle. This should be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New.
Every single day I'm gonna take for the car. I want to walk myself. Every single day until my heart stops. There ain't nobody else. And every minute take for the car. I want to walk myself. Every single day until my heart stops. There ain't nobody else.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay.
Boost Mobile has an unlimited plan for $25